Old and Achy here with another Halo 4 campaign mission walkthrough, and today I'm going to show you how to get the first of the 2 weekly campaign challenges for the week of October 21st through the 27th, which is Prediction Pain, which requires you to complete any mission on Heroic difficulty or higher with Famine, Tough Luck, and Thunderstorm skulls activated. And for this challenge we're going to use the good old standard Shutdown mission. There are the 3 skulls that we need to turn on. In addition, I'm turning on Tilt for some vehicle protection at the end, actually. And also Cowbell to accelerate explosions, and Grunt Birthday Party to make it easier to see grunt headshots. So anyway, here we go to start the campaign. And using Shutdown as the mission of choice makes this a very easy challenge to complete because of the major 2 tower skip that Nowise 10 found and that I use in this challenge, which allows you to bypass fighting your way through the first 2 towers to get to the 3rd tower, and we're going to go directly to the 3rd tower. Anyway, as we start the mission, we're going to grab a DMR and a railgun, although I really don't use the railgun in this mission. Ammo up, and hop in the Pelican. And Cortana's going through her pre-flight checklist here.
Check. Main thrusters, check. Auxiliary boosters.
So we have to listen to her going through that before we can really get going.
It may be a while before we find another ride home. You know that, right?
It'll be okay.
And off we go. Left trigger is the boost.
Contact. Didact dead ahead.
How do we get inside those shields?
Marking 2 of the larger facilities on your HUD. They're acting as traffic control for resources moving to and from the satellite.
Yeah, you can see the 2 waypoints that lit up there and all the Phantoms and other ships that are hanging around those towers. And thanks to Nowise 10 here, we're just going to go straight to the 3rd tower, which is where I'm firing. And come in a little opening and get inside the 3rd tower to get to the Didact. Or to a ship, at least. Here we go. Wasn't pretty, but got inside okay. Go ahead and bring the Pelican down to this real little platform here. Keep the nose on the door. There we go. And go ahead and jump out. And there's a nice little hole in the door here, so we can jump and jetpack through it. And we're inside the 3rd tower. Easy peasy. Okay, go ahead and sprint on up. Do not sprint into the grav lift there because you can actually sprint right through it and fall to your death. Alright, we come on up to the first of the 2 levels we have to deal with here inside the 3rd tower. And right away we're going to see a couple of shielded jackals across the way there. And go ahead and take them out with the DMR. Sometimes a grunt will appear there, sometimes not. That's okay, we'll take care of them here in a minute. Alright, run over across here. And we're presented with 4 grunts right away. Sometimes you can get all 4 of them, sometimes not. And then up on the 2 platforms, one to the right and one to the left here, we've got a plasma turret that's manned by mostly grunts, but elites. One elite on each side will show up. And now what happens here is you take out a gunner, another one will move up to replace the one you just took out. So you can just sit back here and take them all out at distance very easily. Okay, it's just a matter of getting the range on the headshot. Now notice that the elite shows up on the gun. We switch over to the light rifle and take him out with that. It'll take a clip, maybe a clip and a half. Alright. Still got a grunt on the right side. Nobody's showing up on the left. Okay. Oh, here we go. And there's the elite. And by the way, on these two plasma turrets, your aim point for grunts on the right one is just right of center, and your aim point for grunts on the left one is just left of center. I don't know if you noticed that while I was taking them out. See, I'm aiming a little bit left of center there. Okay, it looks like there's nobody left on the right side. Nobody left on the left side. We'll go up here and ammo up on the light rifle. Oh, still had a grunt over there on the right. No worries, just take him out. Double check, make sure there's none more coming up. Nope. Okay, off we go up here to the left side. And the first thing we need to do is we need to take out a couple of grunts and several coveys that are coming over on that far platform that are moving down that light bridge. Sometimes I can get them all back there, sometimes not. But what they're doing is they're moving down that light bridge to engage you. So they would come down to the platform in front of us and then move up toward us. Alright, so one of them made it down through, but that's okay. We use this crate as cover. We can easily take these guys out. Hit them in the hands, we'll knock them back, and present their heads for an easy headshot. Alright. It looks like I've got probably one shielded jackal and a grunt left down here. And they're not really advancing on me, so I'm going to have to advance on them to take them out. Alright, there goes the grunt. There goes the shielded jackal. Alright, now I'm going to go back up here from whence I came and back over on this side and grab a fuel rod cannon, fully loaded, because we're going to need that against hunters that we've got to deal with here pretty soon. But the immediate threat in front of us is two grunts, and a fuel rod elite. Now, because I don't have mythic on, I should be able to take this elite out with the light rifle from here. Just be a little careful because he is firing at you. Although on heroic difficulty, they're not very accurate. Alright, now we got to take out that last little grunt. Now you can hear him yakking up here. Where are you, little grunt? Oh, there he is. Okay. Come back down here across to the far platform, and we're going to grab an incinerator cannon. Because we essentially on this level the only enemies we have left are, God darn it, I hate that when I keep switching the weapons out. There we go. Are two hunters. And as soon as I get over here and move towards this far platform where that grav lift is, the hunters will appear. I'm going to use a nice little trick here. I'm going to draw them up to the front here, charge them. The last second jump, jetpack up, turn around, and fire with the fuel rod cannon. And the idea is they'll swing at you when you get close to them, and the idea is maybe their momentum will take them off, if not the fuel rod cannon, and if not the fuel rod cannon, the incinerator cannon takes care of them. Just get them close or near the edge, and you can knock them off with either the fuel rod cannon or the incinerator cannon. So that takes care of the two hunters, and that was pretty easy actually. And now we're getting close to the end. Jetpack up here, knock that elite out of the way with the incinerator cannon, jump into Banshee, come down low, back towards the center, underneath this bridge. When we get to the last of these downward pointing stanchions, come back out, back up to the second level here, jump out of the Banshee, jump back down to the first level, through the doorway, and immediately jetpack, which takes you out of the line of fire for the coveys that are behind you. And that essentially finishes the mission. A couple more things we got to do here, but that's the end of the combat anyway, so that was pretty easy. for 3,500 XP in about 10 minutes.
Tapping
No
into
big
the
deal.
Spire central net.
So to actually finish the mission, we got to watch Cortana sort of start her rampant personality thing. Okay, the chief grabs her. Eventually here.
His ship's online. They're leaving.
I'm sorry. I
I'm
don't
sure
know
this
what-
drives speedrunners nuts. Having to sit here and wait.
Track those liches. We can go across them to get to the Didact ship.
Wait.
And we got to wait for the screen to raise here. And then once it does, we can jump down and jump off the platform and officially end the mission.
Towards the Didact ship.
The idea being that we're going to jump on top of a lich. Here we go. Getting close.
Okay.
Alright, so sprint off the end. And I'm going to go ahead and skip the cutscene. But that takes care of it. That's the Prediction Pane Weekly Challenge. There's the end of mission indicator. The challenge will pop here momentarily. I hope this helps you in your quest for the weekly campaign challenge. This is Old Anaki signing off. Take care.